Fiber and external hemorrhoids. I know you probably keep hearing about eating a diet high in fiber. But do you understand why? Have you ever even thought about it? And what will eating a high fiber diet do for you if you have hemorrhoids, which I am assuming you do if you're reading this article? Will the increased fiber help or hurt you? The answer to this is not as cut and dried as some people would like to make it. So let me give you the facts about hemorrhoids and increased fiber intake. Okay, why do we need fiber in our diet? Well, to put it simply without a lot of medical lingo, fiber is what helps us move our bowels easier. Without fiber in our diet, the food that we eat doesn't have a lot of water in it. When that happens, the colon has to get its water from somewhere. So it takes what little there is from the food we eat, leaving that food very hard. The harder the food is, the more difficult it is to pass from the colon. That's probably how you got your hemorrhoids in the first place, eating a low-fiber diet. By eating food with a lot of fiber, our food will have more moisture in it, and thus, after the colon takes what it needs, the resulting waste material will still have plenty of water left in. This makes the stool softer and thus easier to pass out of the colon. People who eat a high-fiber diet rarely suffer from hemorrhoids because they move their bowels more regularly and with more ease. Okay, that might sound like a slam dunk as far as you putting yourself on a high-fiber diet in order to put less stress on your hemorrhoids, right? After all, if you're moving your bowels easier, you're putting less strain on the hemorrhoids when you go. Well, yes and no. See, while it's true that it's easier to go when you're on a high-fiber diet, it also means that you will be going more often. In some cases, quite often. If you suffer from severe external hemorrhoids, especially if they're stage 4 like I had, no matter how much easier it is to go, you're still going to have a great deal of discomfort from going. Your stool is still going to have a lot of bulk to it. In some cases, what will come out will be very long and thick. This in itself will put a lot of strain on your hemorrhoids. I know this sounds like a no-win situation. It's not. You're much better off eating a high-fiber diet and going more easily than being constipated and only worsening your condition. Eventually, over time, you should see an improvement in your condition simply because you're going easier. But unless your hemorrhoids are internal and mild, you probably won't be cured. External hemorrhoids are going to need more than just a high-fiber diet. Personally, I suffered from hemorrhoids for over 10 years. They were stage 4 external and very painful. The high fiber helped but didn't cure me. I finally did beat my hemorrhoids, and you can read about how in my signature below. In the meantime, if you don't have a lot of fiber in your diet, please consider adding it. You can get fiber from many sources including